Hello friend, Wally here, and today I'm going to show you quickly how to make money early on in the early game of Littlewood, and it just requires following what your friends say in the beginning. Essentially, you're just going to be selling weeds, a lot of weeds, and I'm going to show you how to get them and so forth. So you're going to need this marketplace over here built, and you're also going to need this air balloon to allow you to travel to different locations. So all you have to do is right in the beginning, you're just going to have Willow to talk to. They're going to ask you to make your own home. You have to make their homes. You're going to have to make the general shop and your office. So just create everything they ask for, and eventually you'll open up the marketplace and the air balloon within 5 to 7 days. You see it's day 7 of spring up top, up there. So it does not take very long, not even that many minutes, because the first couple of days go by pretty fast. But when you open up this marketplace, you're going to have 8 stands. And these stands, you can put items, any of the items you want in your pocket on them. For the beginning of the game, the weeds actually sell for the most dewdrops. As you can see, 20. If we go over to the earth, soils, and dirt, they only sell for 5. The woods, 5 and 10s. So it may not be the highest amount, and you can see I don't even have any fish or anything of that sort yet. I mean, I do have a meteorite, but I'm not going to sell that. But the most common items are weeds, sell them for 20 dewdrops. 8 times 20, so you can earn 160 dewdrops a day at the very beginning. And the coolest thing is as you sell more, you're going to build up one of your skills. Now, what skills are you building up when you're selling? Well, you will be earning merchanting. So you can see I have a level 10 already because I've already done this, just to make sure it works, and it does. And I played this game in my other file, and I still sell the weeds for a lot more. But as merchanting goes up, you'll be able to sell 2 items per stand, so doubling what you can earn off your weeds. So right now we're going to only earn 160 a day if you were selling 8. The math stacks up. So at level 30 you'll be able to double that by selling 2 weeds per stand, and then finally at level 60. So the more you sell, the more you're going to be able to sell, if that makes sense. So once you reach level 60 by selling the weeds, it's a win-win. So if we go over, press A at one of the stands, and we can go A, and then there you go, you have them all up. So I'm going to take a couple of them off and show you what to do if your town runs out of weeds. Because first off, you can find a lot of weeds in your town. I'm going to the options menu and go into scenic view, press A. The camera pans out and you can look around seeing if there's any weeds left. And there are weeds up to the north, but I'm not going to worry about that. Because after you're done taking all your weeds from your town of Littlewood, well, where can you get more? Well, this is why I said at the beginning, follow all your friends' advices of what to build all that kind of stuff by going to build mode, going over to your objects, and place all the houses and structures to their specifications, and then you'll have the air balloon, and now you can find more weeds if you travel to the endless forest. So that's what we're going to do right now. And then you're just going to pick one of these whirly bugs at the beginning of the game. You only going to have access to the far left one, because you're going to need higher level of wood cutting to advance to these more advanced forest locations. But right now, let's not worry about that. In order to get more weeds, take this very first whirly bug, and you'll be dropped off in the endless forest. And as you can see, we can both see that there are weeds over here, and just start collecting them. I really recommend you focus on just a couple activities at the beginning of the game. Don't worry about wood cutting so much. Don't worry about all these different things. Just focus on something. If you want to earn, say, 1,000 dewdrops, to spend 10 in-game days doing that, because there's no time limit. There's no end to this game, right? You can keep on going over and over and doing tasks until you reach your own personal goals. So it's not like you have to do everything a little bit by little bit. If you do that, you're going to spread yourself too thin. So if I start cutting the wood, you can see that my time, my energy bar, stamina bar, my actions per day bar up there is going to be used up no matter what I do. So gathering, bug catching is all going to use that. So focus just on one activity for days in a row, and you're going to increase your skills. So another thing to worry about if you're in here collecting the weeds, I just collected all of them, but you see that this is one of the dark trees. If you stand in place, they will do an attack and it will knock you out. So in order to stop them, just wait for them to summon their attack, run away, and then press A, and you'll hit them with an axe. And the axe puts them to sleep. Just like that. So we've collected, I think, pretty much all the weeds inside of this endless forest. Let's go. We can return home, but I want to show you something. You can only do this once per day because the whirly bug gets sleepy, as you can see with the Z's over its head. So you could only go to the forest once each day. And when you unlock these two, you can use each one once per day. So just keep that in mind. And now we don't have to go to the air balloon in order to get back to town. The fastest way is press B, open up your options, go down to return home, and press A. Now we're home. You can also return to town if you want to, but I'm close to the marketplace from my house. So I'm gonna go over here. I got some more weeds, and there you go. I'm up to 22, and blammo. That's all there is to it. And then we're gonna sell it, and we're gonna reap our benefits. So I'm gonna go to return home again. The fast travel to my home, that's only a couple steps away. Go over to my bed, sleep, and tomorrow morning, those weeds will turn into dewdrops for me to collect. And as you can see, my merchanting skills went up by 2 levels, and so did my gathering went up a bit because gathering weeds increases the gathering skill, which makes sense. So I'm just gonna go out of the home, and there you go. Now I have 160 dewdrops, day 8. That is pretty much the easiest method. Rinse and repeat. If you just want to focus on that for a while, I recommend it. That's what I did for a little bit, and it really propelled my game forward as items opened up for me to buy, and I had a joy doing it. Because like if I want to buy any of these items, I almost can already. I almost could buy lamps and everything for houses. So much stuff you can do in here, but this is just how you make money early on in Littlewood. Keep on doing this whenever you need money. It's pretty fast. It's pretty easy. Anyone can do it. I believe in you. I hope this video helped. Please like it. It means the world to me. And as always, thanks for joining the party, and I'll see you in the next exciting Littlewood video.